don't believe in in lack. I think that's a horrible way to think. If you go into, let's say, e-commerce and you're thinking to yourself, oh, I have a product, but everybody's already selling it, and I might not make enough money. If that's your mentality, you ain't doing shit.
Progress so much faster, and probably haven't lived the life you want to live by now.
Yeah, dude, that's the thing. I try not to look back on it and regret it, but just in my current phase right now, literally, I'm at a place where I feel like once again I'm doing too much, got way too much going on. I'm trying to cut things, and just streamline it, because I'm definitely doing too much.
Some people look at you like you're super delusional. Like you go in a direction where people could not fucking even have a thought or clue to go with. And then like when for like years down the line and they come and check on you, it's like, oh, this guy's retarded. Like
with your life, with this money, you have quit uni, you are working at McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? You would just be like, it would just break it. Like what the fuck?
Can you do it again, please?
No.
Hey guys, welcome back to OffTopic. Today we got Amani in the studio, doing trading and we'll be speaking some other things as well.
Yeah, can call him Dr. Amani.
Doctor. Hey.
He does look like a doctor.
He was on the way.
I was one
Maybe in another life.
Literally, we were talking about that before, yeah?
Yeah,
you did.
Maybe in another life.
There you go.
But yeah.
Yeah, so we see you doing a lot of things on the internet.
Yeah.
So just tell us about it.
So, yeah, I've been doing a lot. I've been doing a lot. I've stopped a lot of things, but right now, I'm training to dunk, making content about that, and I make content in general. I trade, I go to uni, and I work as well. So a whole bunch of things that I'm juggling that I gotta arrange. But yeah.
Yeah, that's more like us, more
Yeah,
off topic than us.
off topic.
That's what I was saying.
Oh, that's why this podcast is actually bloody perfect for you, man. You're actually more
Yeah.
off topic than us. I think we need a new member, eh? Probably need a new member.
No, yeah. What are you studying at uni?
Finance and banking, bro.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Nice. Money.
It's what it is. It's what I'm trying to get.
It's
Secret.
It's good for what you're doing.
Yeah, somewhat. Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
aligned with your online trading and stuff? Doing finance and banking and stuff, I think kind of is on the same sort of field with trading and stuff because you're doing the
Somewhat.
numbers, yeah.
But you got to remember this. What I'm learning at uni,
Yeah.
they're not teaching me to be an entrepreneur. They're teaching me to be a worker.
Yeah.
True.
So the information that you learn from there is completely different. I'm not even at uni for the degree. I could care less about that. I'm actually at uni for the networking opportunities.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Remember one time I was at work. Oh my God, guys. I don't want to say this like online, but I was working at this cheese factory. Worst job I've ever worked in my life. Like, deadass, I go, I get my clothes ready, and I cut cheese all day. Oh my God, like, y'all have no idea. And obviously, like, this was the lowest paying job I've ever had.
Yeah.
Right? It was some of the hardest work I've ever had to do. And just
Cutting cheese.
But I pull up there, and I'm just looking at the people that I'm surrounded by. People who are like, people who are like in their 50s. They've been at the company for like 20 years, right? One of my mates was working there as well. He's like, oh, dude, you've been here for like 20 years? You must be like making bank. You must have, got your time out and everything. He was like, nah, I still make $28 an hour.
Huh? 50 years for $28.
What am I telling you? So I'm thinking like, dude,
You progress from probably what? $15 to $28 in 50 years.
No, like 20 years, bro. So, and I'm just thinking, I'm looking at obviously these are types of people who don't really have any aspirations in life, right? But I'm going there and spending 8 hours a day with them.
He's probably one of those rats chasing the cheese. Like, you're just chasing without even thinking.
Yeah.
Like, honestly,
So
that's a clear example of...
I'm just there in that environment thinking to myself, like, dude, I genuinely need to be in a place where I'm surrounded by people who are going to be pushing me to that next level. Because ain't none of these dudes, like, I'd be trying to have conversations like, what's your dream in life? Ain't got no dreams, brother. I'm old. like I just felt that in my back, like, damn. You genuinely just, you're done. You've given up.
We're not friends.
So how am I, like, even just being in your presence is just draining me of energy, right? So, one of the people there, flipping Auntie Alice, love her to bits, bro. She encouraged me just to go back to uni because she's like, nigga, you're smart, you're young, what are you doing?
Did she actually say the N word?
Would say that?
No, she didn't say nigga. She was like, son, hey, why you out here? You are wasting your life. Go do something, make something of yourself. I'm like, you know what? I appreciate that. So I decided I'll just plan some shit. And I was like, you know what? Let me actually go back to uni because at least in a place like that, I'm surrounded by people who want to progress in life. It might just be because they want a 9 to 5. Doesn't matter. They want to do something more. Beautiful. Plus, like, the lecturers, all of those, dude, they're actually incredible people, bro. They're genuinely incredible people. One of them that I've had last semester, Raul, love the guy, bro. Really, really good. Love him. And that's like somebody that I could genuinely see having a proper connection with. That's going to benefit me in so many different ways in the future. So that's one of the main reasons about uni is just for that networking opportunity. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear that a lot. Everywhere, a lot of people go to uni just to network.
100%. Think about it. If you graduate with a degree, if we all graduate with a finance and banking degree,
Yeah.
and we all apply for the same place,
We know all. Nah.
No,
what's the hiring guy going to do?
That's just gonna be
I'm
one
like, oh,
picked.
you
Yeah.
got a bachelor? Cool. What about you? Oh, you
Masters.
got a bachelor too? Oh, crazy, nigga. What you got a master's? That's all right. But you got a master's too. Why the fuck? Why should he choose you or you or you or you over everyone else, right?
Yeah.
Now, let's say we all apply to the same company, but you happen to know somebody at the company.
Connections, eh?
It don't matter if you got a master's, you're getting the job.
Yeah.
Right? It's that simple. Literally that simple. So, to only go to uni to try and get the same degree as everyone else is stupidity, bro.
But do you think that's a waste of time though? At the same time, you're putting yourself in debt.
The debt thing is so dumb, bro. I'm gonna make the money anyway.
But you still need to pay hacks, and then you need to understand that the
Well-
hacks debt also has an index fund as well in there. So
That's
like
okay.
it goes up each year.
Yeah.
So people are scared of getting debt on their degree. When they have debt on their car, they're gonna get debt on their house. You're gonna have debt for your whole life.
But to be fair, I understand where you're coming from. Where you haven't gonna have that either way, but on a house payment or car payment. But why would you put yourself in debt even more on top of what you're gonna have to debt for
Okay.
under a university degree, which you don't like doing?
I think the mentality thing is, I don't believe in what's it called, in lack. I think that's a horrible way to think. If you go into, let's say, e-commerce and you're thinking to yourself, oh, I have a product, but everybody's already selling it, and I might not make enough money. If that's your mentality, you ain't doing shit. You are not gonna make it. But if you go into it thinking, don't matter who else is selling this, I'm gonna just sell it. I'm gonna make my money.
I will sell a better way.
Right?
Yeah.
You will make money.
Yeah.
It's the mentality. So I'm not going to uni thinking, bro, my hex, nigga. Damn, like, it's gonna be tough. I don't care. Because the point is, I know I'm gonna be at a certain stage in life where that's gonna be nothing to me. So
Yeah.
why am I worried? I ain't.
But the time you had to put in effort to go to uni though.
That's okay. At the end of the day, I think I like doing a lot of things. And for me, as of right now, it's worth it.
So
Okay.
how long you been going to uni for now?
Oh, I only started this degree last year.
How many people have you networked that has benefited your life?
2.
And what do they do?
So one of them is actually a student.
Yeah.
He's trying to start his own clothing brand. Sorry. And we just had a few chats. And he's on board. He knows what he's doing with his life.
Yeah.
And he's also got his own connections as well that I can leverage. And then the other one is my lecturer, Raul. I love this guy. He's done a lot of things in his life.
Shout out to Raul.
Shout out Raul, bro. You already know. But yeah, now this guy,
Raul, make sure to subscribe us, please.
that's killer. But yeah, no, he himself, like, he literally, even to my other mate, Seppi, the one who I just talked about.
Yep.
He had a chat with Raul as well, and he wants to like go to he wants to do like PhDs and masters and do his studies. And Raul was like, listen, if you're trying to go like Harvard or something, I'll write you a referral letter. Damn, nigga.
What?
First year, and he's already got somebody who can give him a referral to some place like Harvard. Beautiful,
Wow.
right? That's great. So Raul himself, he's got plenty of connections, and he's like, he owns plenty of businesses. So if I need like, let's say, business advice, that's a mate. If I need a business partner, maybe, if it kind of aligns with both of us,
Yeah.
right there.
But like, let's go back to circle around to when you say you day trading and stuff like that, and you go to university and you don't care about the hex debt and the time you're putting into it. But like, have you ever thought of like, for example, if you're actually not doing your university right now and you put everything you have into the trading field,
Yeah.
would you ever see yourself like you progress so much faster and probably haven't lived the life you want to live by now?
Yeah, dude, that's the thing. I try not to look back on it and regret it, but just in my current phase right now, literally, I'm at a place where I feel like once again I'm doing too much, got way too much going on. So I'm trying to cut things and just streamline it. Cause yeah, I'm definitely doing too much.
That's the point I was trying to say to you, because like even myself,
Yeah.
I'm going back to uni because of family pressure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I have a choice where I don't have to do, even though I'm still fighting against it. But then at the same time, we have to focus on one thing in order for progress as fast as it could be. And if you doing so many things at the same time, it's very hard for you to put on one focus on the thing you want to be best at.
100%. Like honestly, let's say with trading, in terms of progressing with that, there was a time where I was literally, bro, all day. Like I'd go to work, I'd come home, trade for like 8 hours, go home. And like, when I say trade, I just mean learn. I was just learning, studying. So I've already put in that type of work. At this stage, just applying what I've already learned and being consistent with it and making money that way. So I don't actually need to be on the charts for, 8 hours a day anymore. It's kind of like, once again, when you're setting up e-commerce. At the beginning, bro.
Oh my God.
You have to put in hours.
Yeah.
There's no other way. But once you've got to once it's literally selling itself, you can take...
When the system's already ready to actually sell, for example, I'm building a new store right now, a clothing brand I want to do.
Yeah.
The beginning part of trying to get a store up running, it's going to take so much time. But then when the store progressing and you start making orders and sales, stuff like that, you don't need to be at 24/7 anymore. Just open laptop, fulfill orders, get money, fuck off.
It literally just becomes more maintenance than actual work, if that makes sense.
Anything foundation always takes time.
Yeah.
Even your building, the foundation takes more time than the actual building.
Exactly.
So you're doing two things, uni and trading. That's what I picked up so far. Now, is that trading? Is that like a side hustle thing, or uni is a side hustle to network?
No,
what's the most important? If you had to pick one to full time focus, because uni obviously you're doing network, but then trading you're just doing it on the side. You haven't been putting 100% effort.
Yeah.
Because Kevin said if you put 100% effort, you're
different
flying.
level, yeah. Nah, so uni is definitely not even secondary, bro. I'd put trading as number one. Number two would be...
So you wouldn't care if you fail at uni, but you'd be happy to get something out there like network and connect the right people.
Well, I won't fail. And two, I'm just happy to network. Like, I don't care about the degree that I get at the end. Right? That's like a piece of paper. What am I going to do?
Yeah, it is. Like, I agree with Kevin. Like, I want to put you under pressure here,
No,
right?
it's okay.
Hang on. Like, I agree with Kevin. He said you're going to in debt, what, 30, 40, 50K, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what the number is, but just give or take that 30K. Did you know there are so many businesses out there that you can go and network with people for free? Like BNI, business networking, investment. Every Wednesday morning I'll go 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. there for free. Yeah. We have breakfast. There's people from council, lawyers, police, you name it. It's there. We just network.
You know what's crazy? I actually didn't know this.
There is so much ways. There's so many things out there that you can network.
To network people.
Like, you just have to meet one person that can connect you with another one. You can click, climb up.
Well, that's it.
You know how? Yeah. But now that you've started it, don't listen to us.
Bro, it's not too late to drop out. Like, I dropped out the uni and I had to go against the family. It's like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to live my life. No one going to fucking tell me what to do. Yeah. This direction of life I'm going to go. Because, like, no one understand what you see in here in your head. Except you. 100%. Especially when you're doing trading. Yeah. You spend 4 years doing it. There's no income coming from it. But why are you still doing it?
Exactly. No, because I know what it could lead to.
Like, exactly right.
Yeah. When my parents were like, even my own family, they saw me back then when I was just putting in the crazy hours. They'll literally say like, nigga, you're like wasting your time. Like, come do something else, you know? Go study or hang out with us, do something different. But I'm just like, that didn't even faze me. I was just like y'all don't even understand, bro.
Yeah.
What I see in my head when I'm working, y'all don't even get it. And that's okay.
Yeah.
Like, the reason why they're saying that is because it's not their dream. It's mine. So I'm going to do what I need to do to
They
get
don't
it.
even have the capacity of... They don't...
No, it's true. They
don't
don't
even have the capacity of actually seeing what you're doing.
Exactly.
Yeah, because we had a guest here last time there. I don't have capacity.
No, for real. Like, it's some people just don't see
It's true. And the crazy thing is though, like, when you have such a big goal and big dream, right? Some people look at you like you're super delusional. Like, you go in a direction where people could not fucking even have a thought or clue to go with. And then, like, when, for example, years down the line, and they come and check on you, it's like, oh, this guy's retarded. Like, there's no change in his life. There's nothing. How would you be able to handle that? Because I'm sure you've been doing it for 4 years. People will understand and see you or ask you, like, oh, how's it going now? And what kind of answer would you give them?
What kind of answer do I give them?
Yeah.
I just tell them.
Work in progress.
No, I just tell them, oh, I'm learning, bro. Because that's what it is. I think at any stage in life, even when I am successful, the answer will be the same.
Yeah.
Learning,
Yeah.
right? But yeah, I'm very careful to tell people anything specific about my goals.
Yeah.
Simply because if you, like, literally, these are quite, if you want to kill a big dream, tell it to a small-minded
That's
person.
right.
It's a fact.
Yeah.
End of the day, me sharing my goal with a person who doesn't believe in it, it's not going to benefit either of us.
Nah.
Me just telling him, oh, dude, look, I want to make $100 million one day. And I'm gonna be driving a Bugatti, I'll have a mansion. What's it doing for him?
Yeah.
He's just looking at me like, what a bigot.
Yeah, what about a dumbass?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, why? You think you're better than me? Nigga? And it's going to just make him bitter towards me. And how is it helping me? It's not. Like, it literally, I think there's like a psychology thing where speaking about things you haven't done yet releases the same response in your brain as actually achieving it. So if I say, if I keep telling people, dude, I'm going to lift my PR this week, I'm going to lift 200, I'm going to bench 200, it releases the same endorphins as actually having done it yourself. And so when you actually get to doing it, you're not as motivated to do the thing.
Right.
So I just don't tell people. Like, even my own fam, I'll tell them as I go. So like with the business, with the LED signs that I've started, I always make sure to let them know where I'm at with it, but I only let them know as it's progressing. I don't let them know like my parents don't know. I'm not gonna tell them because to even buy the trailer in the first place, I had to take out a loan for 20,000, and if my dad found out,
You sent back to Africa.
what you are doing with your life with this money, you have quit uni, you are working at McDonald's, you know what I'm saying? He would just be like, it would just break him. Like, what the fuck? You're buying this shit. It's not even a car. It has no use to the family.
Can you do it again, please?
No. No. But no, because once again, like, the way he sees life is completely different to me.
Yeah.
And me telling him that information is not gonna help him. It's not gonna help me.
Or he's just gonna get you down, yeah.
Literally, it's just gonna make it so much harder for me.
They're just trying to protect you. And I understand.
course.
My
Yeah.
parents, like, I remember when I told him, like, I wanted to be a real estate. He's like, what's a real estate agent? You know what I mean? Why don't you go to uni?
Yeah.
Get a degree, become a doctor, lawyer, cop, whatever. He said, what was a real estate agent? First couple of months, they're upset. Or maybe a year, they're upset. It's not because they don't want you to do that. It's because they think that's not a career. Or maybe you don't make money.
Exactly.
But we're now 21st century. You make money anyway, sitting in a room on your computer.
Yeah.
So I did it after a year. He sees me. I've got a good job. You know, I work in a suit. All this and that. He's happy.
That's when they
He's
start
proud.
showing that.
That's when
Yeah.
slowly he support you.
100%.
So it's not your parents don't like you. It's just that they think different.
Yeah.
100%.
It's not
And
their
it's
fault.
the way
They're
they're
old
raised.
school.
They haven't
Correct.
seen this kind of stuff, so
Yeah.
they're obviously going to be thinking, oh, you got $20,000. You know, you can do so much thing with that.
Yeah.
But they don't know that you're starting up something greater.
There you go. Exactly right. And it's the same with like normal people, the brokies. Because end of the day, they're the categories that we are taught to think about it. From birth, you go through a system that teaches you to think a certain way. That's just how it is. So I can't look at somebody who lives, you know, who has no aspirations in life and blame it on them completely.
That's right.
Because they were raised that way.
Yeah.
My job isn't to just tell them, dude, this is what I do. I'm so cool. Oh, nigga. I do want them to be better than they are. But the way to do that isn't just telling them what I do. That's not going to help anybody.
I would say the best way to approach them is like give them encouragement to
100%.
get out their comfort zone, actually try something new, and believe in them. Because I think those people they don't have a lot of people around them who are very positive and believe
No,
that they can do anything they want.
Yeah.
Because no one can set limit on us but ourselves.
No.
Yeah.
But the thing with that is, I think the best way to actually inspire other people isn't just to like encourage them, but it's to be that.
Yeah.
Right?
And then
To
follow
be a
them.
role
Like-
model is what you're talking about.
Not just to like if I was to tell you boys, guys, you should start trading. It's so good. Like you could make millions of dollars. Your dream life could happen right now. You don't even have to be at work. You can do it on your phone. You're chilling, right? But who am I?
Yeah.
I have not made $1 million with trading. So why are you gonna believe me? But let's say a year's time goes by, and now I've got 10 million in the bank, all from trading, and I come to you and I tell you, have you considered trading? It's pretty good, bro. These are the benefits. This is how it's literally changed my life. Would you believe me then? Of
Yeah.
course.
Honestly, it's very easy. If I tell you boys to get down on your knees and start push up, you're like, why? I'm not feeling like it. But if I actually get down on my knees now and start putting push up, you're like, you know what? Let me try one. Let me try two.
It's even like
Guess what? You do it, you lead the path, they follow you.
you have to lead. It's even like if I see that you're genuinely fit and you're okay, here's the thing. If I go to the gym and some fat dude walks up to me and he says, bro, I have the best training routine, I don't believe you, nigga. Not one word. I do not believe you. But if I look at somebody and he's like, dude, he's ripped, he's doing flipping handstand push-ups, just something I want to do. I ask him, dude, like, what do you do? Like, what's your training routine? He gonna tell me, I'm gonna write that shit down. Because I can see the result of what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
And that's another reason I'm very careful to say things I haven't done. I haven't made $1 million yet. So why should I why should I tell people about that kind of stuff when I haven't got it yet?
That's right.
It doesn't make sense. It's kind of like lying. It's being disgenuine.
Yeah.
Right now, I do not have the money that I want. I don't have the life that I want. I don't have the relationships that I want. I'm not where I want to be. That's okay.
So you can't. So you can't give advice. That's
I
what
give
you
advice only within the realm of what I've already
things you've achieved or
learned to
done.
achieve
Yeah.
myself.
Cool.
But when I get to the stage where I have all of those things, that's when I'm going to be properly equipped to tell people, guys, like, look, this is genuinely what I've done with my life. It's possible for you, and I want you guys to. You don't have to do the same thing, but I'm proof that you can be better. So do better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's take a step back and actually talk about why you started it. How did you start? Where did you start? All this.
Yeah, when did you come into like, I don't want to work a 9 to 5 and want to start crypto trading?
Do you all want
trading, day
to
trading.
you want me to tell the story again?
Go for it.
All right. So, after I graduated, I was thinking I wanted to be an aerospace engineer. That was my goal. I've always loved space, rockets, physics, maths, that kind of thing. I loved it.
I loved it as well, but I didn't know the capacity for that.
The capacity, once again, bro.
I love doing anything with space.
Yeah.
But when it comes to maths,
That's where it
done.
crumbled.
I'm finished.
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, hit the boys up.
No, but I loved it. And I genuinely thought, like, there was this game I used to play. It's called KSP. It's literally...
Build rockets.
Yeah, you build rockets. So you own like a space flight center. You build rockets and you can literally go and explore the solar system. Like, dude, niggas used to go home and play COD.
Bro,
I did not know what a COD was.
I am so glad you're not building a rocket, bro, because I would not trust you.
Me? My boy. Let me show you the plans. Like, this shit gonna go. No. But point is, that's like, I genuinely thought that's what I wanted to do. So I graduated and I get into engineering and I'm planning like my whole thing. I'm gonna go study at, is it MIT? No, there's a few. No. Just whatever Melbourne has. I forgot what the thing is. There's a certain uni in Melbourne that I really wanted to go to. But that would require me to move there. Yeah, and all that stuff. So it's just all this stuff that I was trying to do. But then I had to cancel that and just, I'll study at Adelaide. Adelaide's decent enough already and it's not going to be too crazy. So I get into engineering and I loved the maths, loved the physics, the actual engineering topic. Allah, oh my lord, bro, that was it was horrible, bro. I'm doing like group projects. One of the projects was like, we have to build a water filtration system for some indigenous Australians. All respect to them, I don't give a damn about these people, bro. What, like, this is not what I wanted to do. And I'm not serious. And I'm thinking to myself, as an engineer, I will literally just be solving other people's problems. That's what you're paid to do, right? I don't want to. Like, end of the day, bottom line is,
fix my own problems.
100%. I want to create. Like, the whole point is.
Isn't that with everything though? You have to solve a problem to get paid.
Yeah, but
you want to start a business. You have to provide something to the
100%.
consumers out there so you can get paid.
But I didn't want to do that. Like, that's not a problem that I wanted to spend my time solving. I was just miserable with it. And then I started, because I was literally gonna move out. But then I'm like, you know what, let me not do that and let me just, make the place that I'm at right now better, So it's actually someplace I want to stay. So I was renovating my room and I was doing up the whole joint, so I couldn't sleep in. I was like painting everything. So I was sleeping on the couch for like weeks, bro. And then one night I'm just laying there. Can't sleep. I'm just like, questions are running through my mind. Like, bro, like, what am I even doing? This is not what I wanted to do. But like, what am I supposed to do? Like, what else? I don't know. I had no clue. And I was even asking, like, dude, like, who am I even as a person? Nothing.
You don't know.
Yeah. I was like, oh shit.
I don't know myself. I lost myself in the dark.
So I had to jump back and be like, okay, that's a big question. What's your name? Amani. What's Amani, bro? And like, tears are coming to my eyes. Cause I'm like, I don't know the answer to this question. Like, okay, cool. Okay, no, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Ain't no time to panic. Step back. Amani, what's your favorite color? I didn't know. I didn't know. So I was like, and I just started crying, bro. Like that was like the last time I cried in a while too. But it was just like simple shit like that I genuinely couldn't answer about myself. And so I realized like this was a stage in my life where I had to do something. I was genuinely like depressed. I can say that word with confidence. And then my older brother, he told me something. He's like, bro, imagine, right, you're on your deathbed. You've lived whatever kind of life, and you're on your deathbed, and as you're dying, like everything goes bright, but then you see like 4 shadows, 4 figures, and you look closer, and they all look like you, but they all look a little bit different. They're all like wearing different clothes, right? Different haircuts and whatnot. And you realize they're just like, one of them's like a doctor, one of them's like an artist, and they're asking you, they're looking at what you became. Are they going to look at you and be like, dude, well done, you did amazing, you lived a great life? Or are they going to look at you and say, why didn't you choose one of us? Right? So I'm like, damn, bro, that's deep. I'm thinking to myself, if I lived the life of an engineer, would the other me's be proud of me? No. They'd be like, dude, you wasted so much potential. You could have been so much. That's when I realized engineering wasn't for me. So I had to look at my first generation African parents, villager parents, bro, and tell them, Mom, Dad, I ain't going uni no more. What is these words I have heard? You're not going uni. I've come here to Australia, and you will go back to Africa. But nah, like they convinced me, they forced me to stay into uni and do some other stuff. So I was just like, in the meantime, kind of messing about with some other things, trying to find out different ways to, like literally, like what is it that I could do for the rest of my life, right? And that's when I started getting into things like, I was doing art for a little while. That's when I discovered trading, and then I started taking that seriously. But yeah, so that whole progress was just of me kind of realizing that what I was doing wasn't leading me anywhere. And then being lost because I had no idea what else I could do. And then having hope and discovering that I could be something more, that I could do more than I'm doing now. And that's the whole reason why I'm doing what I do now, because I know for a fact there's too many people out there who are, in a way, almost stuck in the life that they have because they don't believe that they can be better. They just think like, well, this is how the system works. Yeah. Right? Like, this is just all I'm meant to be. No, bro. No.
Yeah, sometimes we just trying to move and rush life too fast forward without actually having to sit down and find out about ourselves. 100%. Like, who we are as a person, what do we like? Like you said, man, when you ask yourself, like, oh, what's my name means? What's my favorite color? So, I mean, like, you just finish after high school, you just go straight to uni, trying to chase after something without actually taking some time off to find out about yourself. Because I'll be honest with you, man, like, if you go around and ask people about what do they know about themselves, I bet you, man, not many of them can answer your question.
I think they can, but it's all very shallow. It's nothing deep.
Exactly. Not deep answers, like what they actually enjoy doing or like what they want to see their life. But like, then,
even one thing I genuinely despise in my life is small talk. I hate small talk. Yeah. And the number one question I hate is, how are you?
It's just like,
you don't care.
Yeah, you don't care.
Bro, I pull up to work. How am I going to pull up every single day? And that's the only question you ask me. Hey, buddy, how are you? What? You don't know me, nigga. Like, you don't know me and I don't know you. Let's not, like, try to play it nice. It's okay. Whenever they ask me, how you doing? I'll tell them honestly. Like, sometimes I'll say, nigga, look, it ain't been a good few days. And they just look at me like, oh.
Okay. They have nothing to say.
Yeah. What the fuck did you ask, bro? No, like, I'm sorry, but I'm heated a little bit. That gets me mad, bro. Or, like, they'll just, Amani, how you doing? You know what? I'm sublime. I feel great today. And they're waiting for me to ask how they doing. I don't care. It is not coming from my lips. I do not care. But yeah, like I genuinely hate small talk, and especially like in work environments or even with old mates from our high school and whatnot. All they talk about, if you actually think about it and you listen, they only talk about other people and places they are not.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. They're always talking about some event that's happening over there. Yeah. Oh, dude, you're going to Drake's concert? Nigga, no. I have no time to spend with 1,000 other people just jumping up and down listening to some guy music. What's that gonna do for me, bro?
We were talking about this earlier, right? Why would you go to Drake's when you can actually do something yourself and get paid?
100%.
Like, people go to Drake and pay a ticket.
And pay
like,
you.
I'll get it. You're a fanboy or you're a fan girl. You pay to go see your idol. I get it. But why don't you just spend that time and do something on yourself and make
Exactly
money?
right.
And
Exactly
people can come support you. It's like football teams.
Yeah.
Thousands of people get together. They pay a shitload of money, go waste their time and do that. Instead, they could fucking try to play themselves and train forever if you're
Exactly.
young, and you could be the one playing and get paid.
So,
the
like-
guys out there is getting paid playing, but
Yeah.
you're watching.
And I'm sure those guys didn't take any time off to go actually watch other people do
No.
shit. They're keeping their time actually
No.
improving themselves every single day, man.
Exactly. So like that's where my mentality is. Like where people who enjoy small talk, they only talk about those things because they have nothing better going on.
Exactly
in their lives.
right.
So when I have nothing going on in my life, I'm gonna talk about somebody who does have something going on. But nigga, I don't care about Pogba, bro. I know, I know you're like soccer. I don't watch sports just because I cannot be bothered remembering a whole bunch of people's names and like what they did on the weekend. I want to do that on the weekend.
And you see, like, people talk about their past, not the future. I did something yesterday, but like,
Yeah.
they're not about talking nothing about to do
No.
with the future, man.
And like, oh my lord, people, old mates from high school. Listen, honestly, I hope y'all are watching. I'm not gonna say no names.
Oh yeah, they're definitely watching.
Dude, always just talking about events that occurred. Like, oh, we went to this place. Cool. I would ask you, what did you learn there? Like, did anything happen there that changed your life? No. Conversation over. I don't want to know. But bro, oh, Japan is so nice. You have to go. I will go one day. That's it. They have nothing else to say. Why are you bringing it up?
Yeah.
And then I'll listen to them talk to each other. Dude, yeah, when we jumped in the river, bro. Yeah, bro. And then the boat came, bro. That was just like crazy.
But then, and then if you ask them about a plan in the future, they get no answers.
They get
for you.
nothing.
No.
Right? But that's the kinds of things I love talking about because that's what I'm concerned about. Where am I going to be in 10 years from now? So I'll ask you, where are you going to be in 10 years from now? Because I can learn something from that.
That's right.
Right? Or like, just something I always love asking people is like, what did you learn this week? Instead of asking, oh, hey, how you doing? No. Oh, hey, Renee, what did you learn this week? And they'll always go like, oh, good question. Let me think about that. Good, nigga, go think. Go think before you move your lips, bro. You know what I mean? Like, stop asking just some stupid, how's the weather? It's this, we're both in the same place. Why are you asking me about the weather? You can just look outside, bro. But yeah, like, so I really appreciate good conversation. So even things like this, not even like a podcast situation, but just sitting down and talking about
Trading and
Future
just
plans.
talking about the future, talking about even like the history of the world, human mindset, psychology. Love it because from these conversations, even one thing I genuinely love talking to people about is their life, right?
You can learn so much more from that person, bro.
100%.
Any topic that can help me improve in some sort of way in my life, I'm enjoy talking about.
100%. It doesn't have to be like a specific topic. Like obviously, I'd love to talk about somebody with trading, but if you're just telling me about your life, that's always a beautiful thing. Like one of my managers, she was at work and she was just kind of looking down. I don't know why she told me this, but she's like, "Oh, hey, Amani, my daughter's child died while she was giving birth." I'm like, "Oh, damn, I'm sorry to hear that." Right? And then like over time,
I thought you were gonna say I don't care.
No. Because
Why are you telling me this?
that's something deep. I was just like, you know what? No, because she was
Yeah.
obviously broken at the moment. So I'm like, look, I'm so sorry to hear that. Like, I don't know what I can do to help you, but if there is anything, just let me know. I'll try my best. And just over time, she started opening up, just talking about some things, and she wasn't talking about trading or business. She wasn't telling me how to be a better content creator. She was just telling me her life, and that was something I can look at and I can reflect on and be like, damn, all right, how can I apply that to myself? It's just, I think one of the biggest reasons why I love that is because you realize how the types of things people go through and the strength they need to have to keep on living.
That's right.
Like
To keep moving forward with
100%.
life.
Even just literally the courage to keep moving forward is the most admirable thing, right? Regardless of if you're in business and you're struggling and you keep moving forward, well done.
Thank you.
If you're living a regular life and you've got nothing at home, but you still keep going to work, making your money and providing what you can, well done. That's incredible.
There's a saying that just one more rap, one more set, one more rap, one more day.
Yeah.
There's people out there that hates their job and they want to quit. Why don't you, if you got no option, just think of one more day, One more day. One more day.
Yeah, but one more day for what? That's the thing.
Yeah,
I just
but
get
that's not
so-
about job. But you apply it in business and stuff like that. If you think you're gonna make it, just have that mindset of mentality.
Yes, but
Just
some
keep
people
going.
are stuck in that job, and I am doing as well. But my plan is not to stay there.
Yeah.
But I'm like, to myself every day, start of the week on Monday, I'm like, "Hey, it's like just 4 more days,
Yeah.
4 more days left." It just gets so much. I'm like, "Fuck, why am I still here?
Yeah.
4 more days, 4 more days, 3 more days,
That's
2 more days.
frustrating, bro.
Fuck,
I can't deal with
it's
it.
not
Now,
good.
if that was in business, if that's something that you're passionate
you'll be
about,
excited about,
I
oh my
know.
God, I get to do
When
this
it
now,
gets
I'm gonna
tough, when it gets
Bro,
hard.
on that field, I understand where Ali's coming from, bro. You think job is hard? Try do what I do. Try do
I
like the
understand.
business we actually do. Crypto. Even tell them about more about crypto, bro. That thing, it will genuinely clap your cheek.
I know. I might not know a whole lot, but
I'm telling you, bro. You have to spread the cheeks open for it to clap your
Cut
cheeks,
that.
bro.
You know what it is? You know what it
I'm
is?
serious.
No, he is serious because like, so with trading, with what I do, the reason why a lot of people don't trade is because of risk, right? You can lose money, of course.
It's not mainly the risk, bro. The mental issues that come with
No,
it.
but that's what I'm saying. No, that's what I'm saying. So, there was a time where I was working a factory job, and I told these dudes, listen. It was like we have a team meeting every morning. I let them talk. I was feeling extra giddy that morning. Like, oh, shit. What's that safety? I got you, nigga. And then they finish. I'm like, oh boys, before y'all leave, I have a little announcement to make. They're like, yeah, what's up? So I'll actually be leaving this place on the 28th of September. It was a pleasure having y'all. I appreciate all you've done for me, but yeah, I'll be gone in a few months. They're like, oh wow. 28th September comes around and I clock into work. They're all like, what happened? That was a low point, bro. That was a low point. Like, I had talked myself up. I just said all my goodbyes and they looked at me like, look at this nigga.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing? You just clocking in home. And then like a week passed. I'm like, wait, wasn't the 28th last week? I'm like, nigga, I know. But like, that's what trading does to you, bro. Cause
Sorry, that's good.
yeah,
I want to deep dive in trading.
yeah.
Tell us about the stock market. What's going on with Donald Trump? What's going on? Because I'm doing trading myself a little bit.
Yeah.
Because of my mates, obviously they're doing it, so I put some money in there. It's gone freaking down right now. It's very down.
Yeah. So,
that's stocks, I'm pretty sure.
yeah, stocks. I'll say this first. I'm not a financial advisor.
Yeah.
Get a professional expert. But, yeah, I don't do stocks. I actually do Forex.
Yeah.
So, foreign exchange between, like, how much is the Australian dollar worth against the US dollar? That's kind of what I trade.
Yeah.
With stocks, the
Yeah.
market is tanking for, I think, a whole bunch of reasons. Whenever there is political instability,
Yeah.
people are going to be unsure about their money, where it's
Yeah.
going. So obviously they're going to start being more conservative and scared. And then that makes the whole market just worse than it is.
right.
And then, yeah, if you just consider what's actually happening in the world, in between countries as well. I don't actually follow the news. I could care less about all that stuff. But it's
Isn't that crucial? Isn't that important when if you're doing trading or stocks?
Nah, news
You
fake, bro.
I know they are, but you have to be on top of articles. You have to read what's going on.
No,
there's other ways to
Let
find
me
it,
tell
not
you,
news.
Yeah.
Mainstream media is the biggest
It's bullshit.
bullshit
Yeah.
that you can ever listen
Yeah.
to. You want to get.
They get
actual
scripted,
propaganda.
don't they? It's scripted.
Yeah,
they
it
get
is.
They
scripted.
only
and
tell you what
read
you
that.
want.
You
They
want-
only tell you what they want you to know.
Yeah.
You
Pretty
want
much.
actual
Yeah.
issues?
Yeah.
The best place is podcasts.
Yeah, they talk about shit.
Podcasts and certain YouTubers that you know, which is in the middle, not following America.
Yeah.
Most of the bullshit
Yeah.
comes from,
Yeah.
and other side.
I mean, yeah, now with news, if you
Most
actually...
of it's just social media. If you go on social media, you get most of your.
No, not even that. It's, first of all, with news, a lot of it, if you realize, is very, very negative.
Yeah.
News is
How
bullshit.
correct,
I've never listened to
Correct.
it.
How often do you actually hear like a good story in the news?
Yeah.
Very
Well, that's
rarely.
why their news fucking shit story.
No, that's really bad for your mentality.
Yeah, I know.
Think about it. If every single day, like, listen to my parents, they clock off from work, they come home, they cook dinner, and then they just sit in front of the TV for, let's say, 4 hours. 4 hours a day, you're watching people, like, just the horriblest things happening around the world. War here, or we might end up in World War III. America's taking, the economy's crashing. What type of mentality is that giving?
They consuming negative. Yeah.
Exactly. You're constantly...
And
You'll be
stressing.
like, oh,
Yeah.
what am I doing now? What's the
Exactly,
point?
might as well
Yeah.
give up
It's gonna
and
end.
and
chill.
you wonder why people are so defeated, why they have no dreams, no aspirations.
Just keep news as a negative entertainment platform.
Literally.
Literally, like this, all of this.
The way I see is, okay, it's input, right? You're putting things into yourself.
Yeah.
Would you sit down and eat chocolate cake 4 hours every single day?
Yes.
Oh.
Hey man, the man loves chocolate cake.
Point is though, like, what would you become if you did that?
Yeah, that's right.
Right?
Yeah.
Even if you were working out, you know, going about your day, you had
Yeah.
your business, going gym, you know, trying to do all that stuff. You're doing that for 4 hours
You
a
get
day.
diabetes the next day.
It's not even just that, bro. What, like, I understand, like, take a joke apart. Like, I understand what you're trying to say. But what you put in your body is actually what you are as a
100%.
person. Because, like, if you eat junk food and a shit food, man, you like, you understand how sloppy you are. You think slower. Everything just gets slower. Your physique, everything's sore. But then when you eat something good food, you just somehow switch into, like, I don't know, you just think a lot faster and
100%.
more, I don't know.
Clearer.
Yeah.
Your body is literally going, like, okay, your body is a machine. It's like, yo, nigga, give me something good, bro. And you give it some sponge cake.
Fast food, yeah.
Okay, what?
It's like you driving a Lamborghini and you're putting a 91 fuel in it.
Yeah, I guess. Like, it's literally like, dude, I can't do much with this. So it has to, like, try its best to do what it can with what it's got.
Yeah.
But then if you're giving it, you know, I don't know, lettuce. I don't know, I've heard of that. Giving it some lettuce, some good steak, just some high quality food coming into yourself, it's like, oh my God. Look at all these nutrients. Is that vitamin D? Nigga, put that here. Is that, you know, B12? Ooh, that magnesium too. Let me cut that up, you know, chuck it here. Right? It's literally, it's got everything that it needs to do what it needs to do. So with news, you're not actually putting anything, they present it as if it's something useful.
Yeah.
But consider this. Is their objective as a news agency to be true and honest with the people?
No.
Why would you trust it then?
Yeah.
It is not true. That's number one. It's not true. Number two, also, if it's not true, what are they trying to do? They're
Money and push a narrative.
There you
that
go.
what the
Money and
political
push an
people
agenda.
want.
So the
Well, they're controlled by government, aren't they?
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
And if the government faked that already, why should you trust the government? Sorry.
Because
can't.
that government, they want to push an agenda that they think
Yeah.
is right for them.
That's what I
to
mean,
get
though.
Money.
There you
That's
go.
what I'm trying to say. Like, if the news actually are owned by government, why should you trust the government? Because
But
right now, a lot of people
don't know that.
That's what I mean. A lot of people actually go into the live where the government already set for them, like the 9 to 5 job and the other school system and all the bullshit.
Yeah.
Like we talked about
I
it
mean,
earlier.
Okay, in defense of the system, it works. Right?
It 100% works.
It
Yes,
works.
100%.
Because there are actually people where if things weren't arranged the way that they were, there'd be actual deadbeats. There wouldn't be any of use to anybody whatsoever. So the system tries to eliminate that by making everybody kind of like fit somewhere within it.
And it's good. We need them. Like
We need them.
Yeah, otherwise we can't. It wouldn't work.
But my point is, right? My point is the evil thing is that it completely removes all hope of anything better.
Correct.
That's bad. Now, there are people who genuinely want to work a 9 to 5. There's nothing wrong
Nothing wrong with it. No.
with that. The problem I have is that people do not believe that they are made for anything more.
Yep.
Right? If you want to be a worker at some office company, that's okay. Be the best flipping worker that you can be. Do all that you can do. Right? The reason I'm saying this is like, I'll give you an analogy. For me, success is being able to instill hope in people through the life that I live. And a big part of that is going to... honestly, money is a bonus from it. Because money's not the point. If I never get rich, that's okay. But I want people to be able to see, look, I've actually done the work that you could do yourself, and these are the results that it gave me. So do it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm doing. You see what I'm driving, what I've got doing, do it. But for somebody else, they could look at that and be like, nah, I don't want to do that whatsoever.
Yeah.
For my dad, success for him is being on a farm with 2 cows. Oh, he would love that, bro. I'm serious.
Yeah.
Like, he working every day to provide for us, beautiful. But when he retires, he
see
loves
that?
talking about it.
Sheep,
He's like, nigga, I'm going back to motherland.
You can't
bro.
really define success for everybody because everyone in their mind have different type of definition of success.
No, you can define success. Success is literally using all of the resources that you have to the best of your ability and producing something good from it. What is that? For me, the resources I have, I'm a great, I'm a great communicator. I'm charismatic, and I love to learn, and I love to teach. What can I do that incorporates all 4 of those? Engineering had none of that, apart from like, I love to learn, right? I love knowledge, so engineering was really good for me in that case. Everything else was completely limited.
I think we kind of talking about 2 different topics right now. I'm talking about in terms of success, like the end goal people want to be at. In terms of life, the way they view life, what they kind of visualize as success.
No,
put into
that's
the
what
air.
I'm getting to. That's what I'm getting
It's
to.
it's a big topic. Look, success could be someone waking up, putting their bed, like fixing their bed. Success could be someone complimenting someone walking on the street. Hey, you look really good.
Yeah.
You smell really nice. That's success. You've done something.
That's right.
It's success is a massive topic. Everyone thinks different about
Yeah,
it. So
everyone has kind of different definition of that, like, you know, success story.
But I would actually argue that it's the same. We're all talking about it from different perspectives, but at the end of the day, success is being all that you can be in whatever aspect of life that is. If some people think that being successful is just having a really happy family and providing for them, great. Do that. That's okay. That's it. I would look at you and respect you and be like, yo, you are successful insofar as what you think success is.
Because if they're happy with that, you have to support it.
100%.
Yeah.
My problem is that people will genuinely they'll work a job that they don't like. It'll make them miserable.
Yeah.
And then they're just really bad at everything else that they do in life. Their relationships are falling apart. They themselves have just a horrible mentality. Their bodies are yuck. I can't look at that and call it success.
Speaking of that relationship, though, since I know you for years now, you
Yeah.
haven't been in one single relationship.
Yeah,
I
he
have.
was.
No way.
Oh, is this news to you?
Yes, it is new to me.
Yeah, bro. I've
Who you dated?
been in one serious relationship, bro.
Don't tell me that you're a pet.
A what?
Your pet.
Is it a joke? Some kind of joke or something, or what?
What do you mean, my pet? Like I dated an animal? no, like what? What do you mean?
I don't know. Like, it's so low key.
No.
I
thought you know. I just genuinely thought you were joking.
No.
Oh.
No. I was in
Really?
one serious relationship. Yeah, this chick,
this girl.
this gal,
Yeah.
way back. I met her on Hinge, if you'll know the site.
On Hinge.
Yeah.
Nice, bro. Congratulations.
Well, I saw, you know, I saw an article. Okay, there on this is again on social media.
Yeah.
Back then, it used to like there's platforms rates. Back then, face to face was a lot of people used to meet, and that's how they marry, get to know each other.
Yeah.
Now, social media number one.
Nah, I'm fucking off.
Face-to-face is-
I'm fucking off from all
Everything's social media. That's
social
the
media
easiest way.
bullshit, dating, and all dating site.
Yeah.
I'm out of it, bro.
I don't blame you, bro.
This bullshit. You don't know what kind of people you meet on there, man. That's what I'm
No,
saying.
but here's the thing. Obviously, I wasn't going straight off Hinge and being like, yo, be my girl. No.
Well,
Yeah.
did you not message 10 girls? Be my girl, be my girl. Be my girl.
No. Obviously,
swept up.
I had multiple things, but yeah, she was the one that stood out, like genuinely leagues above the
What
rest.
make us stood out?
What made her stand out? There's certain things that I look for. I love a down to earth person, number one. Just like somebody who's genuinely grounded, who's not like going chasing trends or doing all the other bullshit. She's just literally just being herself.
Like who she is as a person.
Who she is as a person. Absolutely beautiful. That's like, I want to get to know you more. Second, she actually had something going on in her life. This is something I really appreciate, especially in women, is
Something.
like 100%. I don't want my wife to just be at home
Do nothing.
raising the kids, cooking dinner. Like, I don't know why that was ever an ideal.
Boring life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right? Like, no, you're a human being. I want you
Explore.
Chase.
to
Have something going on in your life.
100%,
Yeah.
100%. And that's another motivation for me to actually have money. You obviously need money to survive in this world. I want my family to be in a position where they don't have to stress about like, oh, I want to do this, but I can't because we don't have the resources. No. Nigga, listen, what's that? What, you want to go to Bali?
Yeah,
As
go.
long as you ain't, messing with no lady boys. Nothing that I wouldn't do. Like,
There's topics for this.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot. I can tell you for ages what happened. Anyways, that's a long story for next time. Yeah, going back there, you need to have someone that can chase something, has something going on in their life.
Yeah.
Otherwise, someone told me one time, people in relationship, why they always break up after 1, 2, 3, 4 years? Because they get bored of each other. There's nothing else to know about that person, right? I said, no, that's true. But if you want to have that person for 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 years, you both need to have something going on in your life.
100%.
If you guys are always together in the same room or doing nothing, you're just going to get bored.
Of course.
I'm looking at your face for 3 days. I'll get sick of you. I said, piss off.
No, for
right?
sure though, yeah.
So you need to be busy. You need to be chasing something. That's attractive because you can come home and share a story. Today, this happened, this happened, this happened.
Yeah.
You can learn from
you're
it.
actually living life, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like people that are lazy and doing nothing.
Yeah. And then another reason why I really love that about people is about her as well specifically.
People?
Yeah, no, just people. These
Oh,
are
okay, yeah.
these are things I respect in people.
Yeah.
That obviously I want to see in my girl and my wife. She was somebody that I could build with.
Yep.
That's absolutely key.
She has a growth mindset.
100%. So obviously, even in her own, I guess, sphere of things, she wanted to progress and be better.
Yeah.
And the chats would have beautiful. I'm like, okay, listen, 7 years. I was even having a little competition with her. In 7 years, I'm gonna have a bigger business than you. She's like, no way, I'm like, oh shit, girl.
I can tell where she was from already. African.
I thought so.
She is?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
You made the accent. You know how you said about your dad, you kept making accent, your mom, you kept making accent. You said the girl, I thought the girl was African too.
Nah.
Accent.
I won't even lie. She looked. No, here's the thing.
She wasn't?
I thought she was. Yeah.
Look, I didn't even know too. Oh my god.
I knew.
Where's this conversation going?
Yeah, you thought she was. No. That's the thing. Like,
She
even
was, though.
from the thing, the way she looked, bro. I saw like, oh my days, her old pictures. Oh, she was cooking, bro. Had her braids on.
Catfished you, eh?
No, not catfish. She was good, dog. But in her old pictures, like she had braids on. She would even like most of the time she cut her hair short and like dyed it yellow. But she still looked fine, though. I'm just thinking like the way she'd be switching up her style, she looked African. She even dressed a little African. My parents thought she was African, right? But she was actually indigenous.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Crazy.
She looks African.
But yeah, no. So like really, really good. But obviously not together with her anymore.
Yeah.
And that's
She was
just,
Australian African.
I guess, literally though.
Hey, which is good. Like, good. You know?
But that makes no sense. You can't be Australian African. She's not Australian African.
Hey, if there's African Americans, there's
There's
Australian.
Australian
Yeah,
African.
yeah, okay.
Which is why we just met it. So,
You gotta be traced back to Africa. People
Nah.
be living here for thousands of years.
maybe her mom and dad was African. Who knows? Did you deep down, like, in her history?
Well,
or one day?
listen, I
What,
don't
you
want
expecting to bring a fucking shovel with him to dig more?
I don't want to say too much. I respect her for, but reason why we broke up.
She's watching, bro. Watch
Yeah,
out.
probably.
Watch out what you say.
I wish you the best. But no. Reason why we broke up was because I myself just had to make a decision. Like, I was thinking to myself, this is good,
Yeah.
but obviously we both have issues that we need to work on. Right? There ain't nobody perfect. That's okay. Now, if I'm in this relationship, I actually have to put in work for her, right? But if I'm putting in work for her, I have to allocate less time to my business and the things that I actually want to achieve here, right? But if I decide to pursue this more, I can't give her as much attention as I need to, right? So the decision I had to make was, which of these am I willing to give up? I decided, look,
Did she support you, though?
Did you communicate with her as well about that?
yeah.
And what'd she say?
The whole relationship, I was telling her, like, I'd always communicate kind of what my priorities were, right? I'd always tell her, like, listen, you're not the number one thing in my life, and you're not going to be for a very long time.
Yeah.
Just because I have some other things I want to focus on right now. Like, I'm genuinely really into this, and I just have to do it. So, like, I will be there for you as much as I can be, but just I hope that you can understand. She's like, no, we have conversations about this. But then, yeah, one night we just had a whole chat, and I was like, yeah, listen, this isn't something that I can do right now. It's not fair for me to be here and not be fully present. Like, I do want something from you, but it's not fair if I, try to juggle both, because it's not going to end up well. So I've just decided it's not going to work out. I'll have to cut it off here. I hope that we can remain friends. I don't mind that, because I genuinely like you as a person. But yeah, just in terms of relationship, I just can't do that right now.
You reckon she was a baggage that you were carrying?
No. Here's the thing. In any relationship, whether you're friends or you're trying to chase something like that, you have to put in work.
You think she was slowing you down?
That's not the point. The point is, if I actually wanted something from her in my life, I would have to compromise either or. And it wasn't fair. If I could have kept her and focused more on my business and stuff, and just gave us a little bit of my time. But for me, that's not fair.
I know. I've been there, done that. And that's what I'm asking you.
Yeah.
How long was this ago?
Oh, 2 years?
2 years. Now, do you think you could have done better? If same thing happened today, another beautiful girl, down to earth, open-minded, that can support you with your life and business, and you say that, would you have a different conversation this time and say, hey, look, I've got a lot going on. My priorities, my business, my life, then you. I don't have as much time as I can spend with you, but I will try my best to make an effort. And if she understands that, would you keep her, or would you do the same thing?
I would keep her.
Let's just be honest. Do you miss your ex?
Do I miss her?
Yeah. Because you said she was down to earth, beautiful girl, supportive.
Yeah. I don't miss her specifically.
Did you learn something from that lesson?
100%. Like, I actually realized how inadequate I was.
I was, yes,
Yeah.
correct. But you've learned something, so this time you wouldn't repeat the same cycle. You would.
No, that's literally why I'm still single. Because how can I look after another person when I still am not able to look after myself?
Especially when you don't even know who you are as a person just
Literally.
yet.
Like, it's genuinely not fair.
Yeah,
It's
I understand.
not okay.
I understand your point of view.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I've just been single, just been focusing on my thing. If obviously, like, yeah, what you're saying, if somebody does show up and they've meet all the I even have different criteria now, that I learned from her herself. But if somebody did come through, and they would have to be the one. I ain't here to just mess about and be like, oh, I want this for like a year or a few months. No. There have to be somebody that I can look at and like, look, I want you in my life, like, for life.
I understand that,
It
yeah.
has to be at that level for me to actually be like,
If you're not
seriously,
dating to marry, what the fuck are you doing?
right.
But like, what the fuck are you doing?
It's a genuine. That's what I learned from that as well.
Was that a reason you left her?
What?
Did you had that conversation? Were you thinking you're gonna marry her when you met her? Because you said you were happy. You were talking 6 years, I'm gonna have a bigger, better business than you. What happened to that person?
To that person? What do you mean?
You thought how long did you guys last together?
When you say how long, bro, I think it was like actual like dating.
Yeah.
Like 2-3 months.
2-3 months, and you were talking about 6 years, eh?
Yeah, of course.
So
I'm a serious guy.
the
You're
honeymoon,
serious guy?
But no.
the honeymoon
guy is
stage
serious,
over.
yeah.
The honeymoon stage finished.
Yeah.
That's you step 2 now. You're in stage 2.
Yeah.
That's when you communicate, right?
Yeah.
And did she have something going on in her life?
Yeah.
What was she doing?
So she was doing makeup, and she had she had a few opportunities to do modeling.
Yeah.
And she wanted to start her own business with it. She had like her own cliches. It was good. Like,
Well, she had stuff going on in her life, right?
100%, yeah.
Well, did she, when you said, look, I've got so much going on in my life, you've got so much in your life, if you could have both communicate, you didn't have to meet every day, talk every day. You could just meet once, have fancy dinner.
Because it's not just that. So first of all, like I was saying before, okay, honestly, I'll be honest, I wasn't ready for a relationship.
Yeah,
then either,
there
right?
you go.
Why the fuck did you get in?
No, because I thought I was.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
I thought I was. Like, I thought, like, dude, he's going to be so good.
And your friends were probably in a relationship too, are they? Because friends do play a role. If I see my mates all in a relationship, I'm like, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
Kinda, because you look at outside people are doing well with
I
your
don't.
life.
I mean, no, here's the thing. I was on Hinge, so obviously I was thinking a certain type of way.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So, I've definitely learned a lot from that experience. And even, like, the type of woman that I want in my life right now is different from what I wanted back then. And yeah, and the criteria that I look for, once again. Do I miss her? No, not her specifically. If I think back, I don't think she was the one. There was a time when I did think that. But even at the time when I broke up with her, it was just like, if I'm willing to give somebody up, obviously they weren't all that to me in the first place, right? So, yeah, I just had to reach that conclusion and that decision. And it's something that I live by even to this day. If this person literally isn't the best person for me in the world, I have no business pursuing that. It makes no sense. It's not fair to her. Like, why am I playing with somebody's feelings?
Yeah.
Just to get some kind of gratification for myself. It's not okay. So I'd rather be alone, as I have been for a little bit now, than do that to somebody else. Because that's just groggy behavior.
All right, let's circle back to your day trading for a little bit.
Yeah.
What has been the most like mental struggle you've been facing with doing day trading?
The most frustrating thing has been not being consistent. Because, like, there'll be days where I'm up and I'm good. I'm just like, dude, like, I think to myself, this is it. Like, I've made it. Like when I wanted to quit my job, I was telling these niggas, I'm going to be gone by the 28th. You won't see me. And then just to have it all crashing down, like, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Trading is like, yeah, the biggest mental struggle is just dealing with, it forces you to put yourself aside. Let's say I'm trying to enter a trade and I'm like super excited. I'm like, dude, look at this. I could make, I could 20x my profits right now with this trade, right? That's a horrible way to do it. You literally have to approach trading and just be completely stoic. Irregardless of if a trade's making me $10 or if it's making me $2,000. Doesn't matter. You have to kind of just approach it the same. And it's that kind of consistent, not stoic, but just that consistent, level-headed mindset. That's the hardest thing to do. I'm a very excitable person.
Yeah.
I have lots of energy.
Yeah.
So when I see something I like, I'm all in, bro. I don't even care.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's kind of been the hardest thing to implement into my trading and to learn from.
You're like jumping like a 5 years old in a candy store.
Yeah, no, literally. There was a time when I was working like 2 jobs. So I'd wake up at like 5, work till 2, and then I'd work from 3 to 11, right? So at my second job, I had a trade set, and I went to work, came back on my smoke, and I see the trade. Oh, my boy. So I'm a couple grand up. I'm like, yeah, I was happy as shit. I was thinking I'm going to celebrate tonight. I'm going to go get like a burrito or something, and then I'll get a steak on the weekend. Like, I was just happy, right? So I was really, really up. I'm at work, dabbing niggas. Hey, what's good, boy? Clarence? Yeah, nigga, what's up? I didn't even care. And then just to come back into my other break. No, when I actually clocked off from work and I just see, and I'm negative like a couple hundred. I'm like, oof, okay. It's okay. That's okay. I can see coming back from this. Turn my phone off, let it go. I get home. I don't even want to look more. Negative 2K? Okay, it's okay. I can still come back from this. I'm chilling. I'm cool. I'm going to sleep this shit off. I go to bed. I wake up. Oh my God, my account is finished. It's gone. I have no account left. It's gone literally. Like they said, your account's drawn over. You're gone. I'm like, oh my God, bro. So like going from high to just nothing. And
That's life.
That's why, bro. That's why they're the saying. Say that enjoy it most when you're actually happy.
Can't you just like, let's just say you saw that $2,000 up.
Yeah.
Can't you just pull out and take that out?
I could have, but I didn't.
He's greedy. Waiting for more.
Yeah.
He's thinking more.
That's a lesson I had to learn. Literally, I had to learn like, oh, okay, look. Obviously, I can be up, but I have to. It's like this. It's like this. If you give a poor man $1 million, he'll be a poor man in a year.
Yeah, that's right.
Right. If you take a rich man, take all his millions away, he'll be a millionaire by the end of the year. Why?
It's a person.
It's the person. It's the mentality. It's who they are.
Yeah.
So at that point, yes, I can't call myself a successful trader. That's not true. I was trading and I was doing well, but I wasn't the type of person who was able to do well consistently. That's why I blew it.
I wouldn't be sitting there trusting a chart, a trade, to just 100% go straight up like that.
No.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
It doesn't. It does come down. That's why I thought it'd go back up. Like, the point is, I did not manage it properly, right? And that's a lesson I had to learn the hard way. And that's what trading does to you a lot. Like, there'll be moments where you genuinely feel like you're on top of the world, and then it all comes back down.
That's entrepreneurship, bro. And that moment that you feel like you're on top of the world is only 1% of the time.
Exactly.
Yep.
So like, yeah, even you're 100%.
It's only 1% of the time, man. Majority of the time, you're just walking around with your head down like that.
Yeah. Even in business, it's the same.
For a starting trader,
Yeah.
isn't it best to start with small amount of money? $10, $20?
So the problem with that, at least for me beginning, if I start with $10 and I set a trade, my profit's going to be what? 2 cents. I don't give no damn about 2 cents.
Yeah, right. But you're learning on the way.
I would genuinely, if you're starting out trading, put in at least an amount of money you're happy losing. So like, let's say $100. If this $100 was gone,
Yeah.
it wouldn't like, I wouldn't be like, I can't feed the kids. Oh shit. No, I'd be fine with it.
Yeah.
I started with a couple grand in my initial accounts, and I blew a few accounts, bro. So I lost a lot of money. And this was me, nigga. I ain't had nothing. Like, I was working factory jobs. I quit uni at the time. Like, I wasn't nobody, right? But all of that really taught me a lot of lessons, because when I saw like how much money I was making, it was good. But when I saw how much I was losing, I was like damn. So then I had to adjust myself and kind of think, how much money am I willing to play with right now? Okay. The whole thing of trading is kind of just, you're thinking, how much money am I able to risk? And if I risk this much, how much can I make? That's it. That's the whole game. So it's kind of like, even with, if you to apply it to business, if I spend $200 to buy this this job, these clothes right now, I can make $400, and $200 of that will be profit. Am I willing to do that? Yeah, sure. Let's do it. You grab it, and then as you're selling, you realize, I'm not selling enough. I won't make money from it. That's kind of how trading is.
Yeah.
And then sometimes it is good. You'll get that drop. You'll sell all of it. Beautiful. I made my money back. Lovely. That's the
trading game.
Yeah. It's being consistent on those good days That's the hard part.
Now,
Yeah.
have you networked with other traders out there?
Yes.
That's the question you're gonna ask yourself to
Yeah.
grow. Yeah. So that's you in the game. You should always trade, like, network with the people that are in the field.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, you can't take an advice from a policeman about trading.
Yeah, no, exactly right.
So yeah, trading.
Yeah.
Definitely, network is really, really good.
Yeah.
So
Alright,
Alright.
so let's just go with a bit of final segment.
Yeah.
What's the plan for the future for upcoming 5 years, let's just say?
5 years.
Couple years, let's just say.
All right. So
Have a wife.
maybe you know what? I'm open to it now. I'm open to
Are
African.
you joking me?
it. No.
Having a wife,
Yeah.
brother.
Here's the thing, Kev. If I'm settling down with a wife, it's on some serious thing. Like, I'm not talking about just I met a chick at the club. What the fuck?
Yeah, nah.
Nah, that just pissed me off. No, like I met her at the club, and we're going fine. Like the moment you introduce your girl to me like that, I'm already like, bro,
Get the hell out of here.
look at this guy, bro.
What are you doing?
All my life, but no, it's gonna be like on a serious thing. Like, dude, like I love her soul kind of thing. Like it's not nothing. Yeah, I'm open to that kind of thing. It's not a priority. It's
Yep.
not like something that I'm chasing. I'm just open to it. So if it happens, I'm not gonna be like, no, I gotta. No, I'll be
But
open to
earlier
it.
we talked about it. You said you've got too much on your plate. So how are you gonna meet your wife? You can't have randomly just unless you get arranged marriage. Yes.
No.
You said it yourself. Yeah.
No.
To have a wife, you need to have a trust. You need to have the bond. You need to have the relationship, and
Yeah.
it takes time,
Yeah.
right? So if you want to have a wife in 5 years, then you need to have someone to talk to, build a relationship, get the
Exactly.
bond together.
That's why I'm-
Otherwise, that lady can leave you. You can't just put a ring someone meet on the street, make your
Definitely not a club. Definitely not a club.
But that's why I'm open to it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if I can develop that kind of relationship and start now and build that foundation, beautiful. I think honestly, my life would be so much better as well as I am right now. But yeah, once again, she would have to understand my situation, and I'd have to understand and respect hers. So that's that, and then there's
applications open for him.
and then there's gonna be trading wise. I want to actually be consistent with profits. I want to grab. I'm started doing funded accounts, so I want to have 100K in funding by the end of the year and set up a copy trader. So like, I'll have multiple accounts, and then I trade across multiple accounts. So instead of just trading on one, I've got my things going on multiple.
So it's like you trade in this account, you copy the same thing on the
Yeah,
same account.
like automatically
different
just
account.
copies it on all the other accounts.
Ah, right.
So like, yeah, pretty much.
Bro, one thing I recommend for you to do, man, you want to reach that goal, I recommend you to actually focus on that one goddamn thing and be really good at it.
100%.
And everything will pay it off, man. Don't get sidetracked left, right, center. Just focus on 100 miles an hour with that one trading thing.
Yeah.
And it'll pay you off, man.
Can't do half-ass.
Yeah, not half-ass shit.
Yeah. And then within the next few years as well, I want to, so with the LED business, I want to have a few of those going. That's pretty much passive income. I don't have
Yep.
to do too much for that. Third thing is my actual main business that I really, really want to do and start is essentially a consulting and production business. Consulting wise, I'll just be helping other entrepreneurs.
Yep.
Giving them advice, helping them out with whatever it is that they're doing. And then also with artists, because I love art. I've always loved art. And one of the biggest things for me growing up was I had nobody there to teach me how do I become a successful entrepreneur? Like, what do I actually do? What's my next step? Or with art, how do I actually make it in the art game? I want to create. I have so many ideas that I want to create, but I don't have the resources or the ability to make anything like that. So I want to help out people like that. Just give them advice on their work, what they can do to progress. And then with production, that's more so on the art side that I'll do much later on, is literally just to produce for people. Like, instead of, let's say Netflix, they're going to bring, the best and biggest ideas from, really great directors.
Yep.
But I want to do pretty much what they do, but for lesser known talent. Because there's plenty of people out there who
Yeah.
have genuine skill and ability, but just don't have a platform to get their voice out.
Or the support, yeah.
Yeah, or the support, or literally the finance,
Absolutely.
like
Yeah.
the resources. So that's really where, end of the line. So we're going from trading first. I think trading will be the best way for me to make money, and get to like kind of the things that I want to do. Then the business, and then we've got what I say, consulting, and then we've got the actual production, and that's all going to be like on a timeline.
So
You're on the right path, bro.
Productions helping other artists, or
Artists,
whatever,
yep.
to become who they want to be.
Yep.
Busy. Well, I guess we'll see on the top.
Amen. I'll see.
Hey,
you
the
later.
top is heaven, bro.
No, no.
All right, Amani. thanks for coming.
Absolute pleasure, boys.
Coming in.
No worries.
Thanks, my guy.
And
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
No worries.
everyone that comes here deserves a gift.
Oh.
So
There you go, my man.
give you.
Oh, chiller.
Car.